Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you could join us today, because we've got something truly special lined up. Whether you're a long-time subscriber, or you just stumbled across this video, you're in for a treat. Today's episode is all about energy, something that powers our lives in more ways than you might think. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get started. Today, we're diving into the electrifying world of energy. From the moment you wake up and turn on your lights to the late night scrolling on your phone, energy is everywhere. But have you ever stopped to wonder where all that power comes from? Or how it actually gets to you? It's not just about plugging in a charger or flipping a switch. There's a whole universe of fascinating science and technology behind it. Get ready to have your minds blown, because we've got 8 fun and surprising facts that'll make you the life of your next Zoom party. Seriously, these aren't your average textbook facts. We're talking about the kind of trivia that will have your friends saying, "Wait, is that really true?" and reaching for their phones to Google it. Whether you're a science buff or just love a good story, there's something here for everyone. We're talking Trivia Night champion level stuff here, people. Imagine being the person who knows why your phone battery lasts longer in the cold, or who can explain how a single bolt of lightning could power a small town. These are the kinds of facts that make you stand out. Whether you're at a bar with friends, hanging out at home, or even just chatting online. So, if you've ever wanted to impress your friends with your knowledge, you're in the right place. I mean, who knew energy could be so fascinating? It's not just about science experiments in a lab or complicated equations. Energy is all around us, shaping the way we live, work, and play. From the food we eat to the cars we drive, from the music we listen to on our headphones to the satellites orbiting above us, energy is the invisible force that keeps everything moving. And trust me, once you learn these facts, you'll start seeing the world in a whole new way. Alright, before we jump in, try to guess some of these energy facts in the comments below. Do you think you know which country uses the most renewable energy? Or how much energy the sun gives us in just 1 hour? Take a wild guess, or share your favorite energy fact with the community. I love reading your comments and seeing how many of you are just as curious and passionate about this stuff as I am. Plus, you might even inspire someone else to learn something new. Let's see who the real energy experts are. Don't be shy. Drop your answers, your wildest guesses, or even your funniest energy-related stories in the comments. This is your chance to shine and maybe even stump your fellow viewers. And who knows, by the end of this video, you might just discover that you're an energy expert yourself. So are you ready to get started? Let's jump right in and explore the amazing, surprising, and sometimes downright weird world of energy together. Alright, let's kick things off with the OG of electricity, Thomas Edison. Now, when you think of inventors, Edison is probably one of the first names that pops into your head. He was a true pioneer, a relentless experimenter, and someone who just couldn't stop tinkering with new ideas. Born in 1847, Edison grew up curious about the world, always asking questions and looking for ways to make life better. He held over 1,000 patents in his lifetime, but perhaps his most famous invention is the one that changed the world forever. The electric light bulb. You know him, you love him, the guy who gave us the light bulb. But here's the thing. Edison didn't just invent a light bulb and call it a day. He worked tirelessly, testing thousands of different materials for the filament inside the bulb, trying to find one that would last long enough to be practical for everyday use. After countless failures and late nights in his lab, he finally found the right combination, and the world was never the same. Suddenly people could light up their homes safely and easily without relying on dangerous candles or messy oil lamps. But did you know this dude was so ahead of his time he built the world's first power plant? That's right. Edison wasn't just thinking about lighting up a single room or even a single building. He wanted to bring electric light to entire neighborhoods, to whole cities. In 1882, he made that dream a reality by opening the Pearl Street Station in New York City. This was the first commercial power plant in the world, and it was a massive undertaking. Edison and his team had to invent not just the light bulbs, but also the generators, the wiring, and even the switches to make it all work together. I'm talking way back in 1882. Imagine what New York City looked like back then. Horse-drawn carriages rattling down cobblestone streets, gas lamps flickering in the night, and suddenly, a whole section of the city is glowing with a steady bright light. It must have felt like stepping into the future. The Pearl Street Station supplied electricity to dozens of buildings in Lower Manhattan, and it was the start of something huge. People from all over the world came to see this marvel. And soon, cities everywhere wanted their own electric lights. He lit up a whole street in New York City. For the first time, people could walk outside at night and see where they were going, thanks to Edison's invention. Businesses could stay open later, families could gather around the table after dark, and the city itself felt safer and more alive. The glow of those first electric lights was more than just a technological achievement. It was a symbol of progress, of hope, and of the incredible things people could accomplish when they dared to dream big. Can you imagine the look on people's faces? Most folks had never seen anything like it before. The idea that you could flip a switch and instantly fill a room with light must have seemed like pure science fiction. People gathered in the streets, staring up at the glowing bulbs, their faces lit with wonder and disbelief. Some were excited, some were skeptical, and a few were even a little scared. After all, this was a time when electricity was still a mysterious force, something most people had only read about in newspapers or heard about in wild stories. They probably thought it was magic. And in a way it was. Edison's bright idea didn't just light up a street, it sparked a revolution. It changed the way people lived, worked, and dreamed. It showed the world that with enough curiosity, determination, and a little bit of imagination, anything is possible. So next time you flip on a light switch, take a moment to remember the incredible journey that brought us from the darkness into the light, all thanks to one man's vision and a whole lot of hard work. Speaking of bright ideas, let's talk about Mother Nature's own light show. Lightning. Did you know that a single bolt of lightning packs enough energy to power your house for days? I'm talking about watching all the TV, running the AC, the whole shebang. It's like a giant battery in the sky. Don't try to capture it though, leave that to the professionals. Now, let's talk about the big guy, the star of the show, the sun. This giant ball of fire is basically an endless energy factory. Get this, in just 1 hour, the sun pumps out more energy than the entire planet uses in a year. That's bananas. We just gotta figure out how to harness all that power, baby. Speaking of harnessing power, let's talk wind. The UK got in on the wind power game back in 1991 with their very first wind farm. It wasn't just a couple of windmills in someone's backyard. This was the real deal. I'm talking massive turbines, generating enough electricity to power a small town. Now, here's a mind bender for you. Energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. It's like that saying, you can't make or break energy, you can only change its outfit. Think about it. When you boil water, the heat energy from the stove transforms into steam. When you ride a bike, your muscle energy becomes motion energy. Energy is always on the move. Alright, time for a reality check. The average UK household uses a whopping 3,600 kilowatt hours of electricity every year. That's enough to make like approximately 36,000 cups of tea. So next time you leave the lights on, just imagine all those wasted cups of tea. Tragic. Let's take it way back, folks, to the OG renewable energy source, hydropower. We're talking ancient Greeks using water wheels to grind grain. These guys knew how to harness the power of nature. Today, we've got massive dams generating clean energy from the flow of water. It's like a water park for electrons. Alright, last but not least, let's talk about those sneaky energy vampires lurking in your home. You know what I'm talking about. Those devices that still suck power even when they're turned off. Your phone charger, your TV on standby, they're all guilty. So unplug those bad boys and watch your energy savings soar. And that's a wrap on our energy adventure. You made it to the end, and I hope you're feeling as energized as I am right now. Whether you're watching this with friends, classmates, or just enjoying some solo learning time, give yourself a huge pat on the back. You've just taken a big step toward understanding how energy shapes our world, our bodies, and even our moods. Give yourselves a round of applause for leveling up your energy knowledge. Seriously, it's not every day you take the time to learn something new, and today you've added some powerful tools to your mental toolkit. From understanding how your morning routine can boost your energy, to discovering the science behind why a good laugh or a quick walk can make you feel more alive, you're now equipped to take on the world with a little extra spark. Hopefully you learned a thing or two and had some laughs along the way. Maybe you discovered a new way to recharge during a busy day, Or perhaps you realize that energy isn't just about what you eat or how much you sleep. It's also about your mindset, your connections with others, and the little habits you build every day. Remember, staying energized is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small choices that add up to big results over time. So, what was your favorite energy fact from today's video? Was it the surprising way your brain uses energy, or maybe the quick tips for boosting your mood in just a few minutes? Or did you find a new appreciation for the power of a good night's sleep? I'd love to hear what stood out to you the most, and if you have any energy hacks of your own, don't be shy, share them. Let me know in the comments below. Your thoughts, questions, and stories make this community so much more fun and inspiring. I read every single comment, and I love seeing how you all support and motivate each other. Plus, your feedback helps me create even better videos in the future, so don't hold back. Let's keep the conversation going. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fun facts, science adventures, and good times. Every like and subscription helps us grow this amazing community and bring you even more awesome content. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Stay curious, stay positive, and most importantly, stay energized. See you next time.